all as well.
Yeah, I've been waiting for them to arrive, but none of them have yet.
So just walk to the mall.
It's too far. Who walks to the mall?
I took
Really?
a bus today.
Well then, more fool you. Okay, I'm heading back. I mean, I'm woefully underprepared, but I'm
That's
heading
fair.
back. Here we go again. Have you cleared all that out yet?
Yeah, the entire map.
Cool.
No more biters anywhere.
Good, so I can get back to... I didn't bring any grenades. Your response... Do I need grenades? Am I going to need grenades? I'm going to need
I only
grenades.
have 40 of them.
I'm heading back. I might see how long it takes for me to request grenades, stand in the same place, and see how long it takes for them to arrive.
Well, I don't believe we have... Do we have grenades in the
I don't
system?
know.
I don't know either.
There's too much stuff happening. I can't remember what was built where. It's been too long.
I know, it's been like a week. That's far too long to go.
Oh, look, there's some here. Okay, fine.
We should really make this a every other day type of stream.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's
You
not,
heard it here.
let's not do that. I've got other
You heard it
stuff.
here
I've
first,
got other
folks.
stuff to do, like play other games that I should have played by now. Like I still haven't played any more South Park. I need to do some of that.
Yeah, I haven't played it in a while either. Too many good games came out all at once, really.
I don't understand why they do that.
Because Christmas is coming.
Yeah,
so...
but I don't understand why they all try and battle at Christmas. To me, it makes no sense.
Because, I don't know.
Yeah, but if you're making... So let's have a think about this.
Okay.
What example did I use? If you're making FIFA and Pro Evo, right? I get it. I get those two games coming out at the same time. Because it's the start of the football season.
Right.
You know, it makes sense. All sports franchises I can understand, and why you'd have a direct competitor coming out at exactly the same time, I understand that. But for games like Assassin's Creed going up against, for example, Call of Duty or South Park or whatever the case may be, I'd understand why one doesn't say, you know what, I'm going to release in May. I mean, is the Christmas rush that much of a boost to sales that it's worthwhile going up against 10 other games? That's what I don't understand. You'll be able to tell us soon.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, really. No, it really,
But you
really
must,
is.
but you must restrict your sales at the same time
Restrict them how? What do you mean?
by being the one of 15 games out
Oh.
rather than being the only game out.
Yeah, but okay.
And let's be honest, from January to May, there's a drought of games.
There's
So
like
if you
nothing.
said, fine, I'm going to release my game in February, so you're past the December, January sort
Right.
of slump of people not having money because they spent it all on Christmas, you must have a huge window of people going, you know what, the only game that came out in the last 3 months is the game that I'm releasing. Hello, JCB. So surely you must stand far more possibility of making money at that point.
Yes and no, because I mean, if you think about it this way, at that time of the year, most people, now obviously we're not included because we're too hardcore. We play everything and blah blah blah. But most people, if they're gonna buy a game at that point, it's gonna be one game. You know, they go to the store, pick one up.
Yeah.
Whereas around Christmas time, you're looking at, for if someone's getting, I know, like for me, I will get 4 or 5 games for Christmas, like from various people for Christmas, because I'm a gamer. That's what I like. So people get me games, you know. So
You want to grow up, man.
I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid or something.
Go and do stuff. Fucking robots.
So did you pick up your new Xbox?
No.
Yeah,
No, I'm not. Hello, Bio.
Hey, bye.
We're streaming today, JCB. If that helps.
No, this is actually a restream of last week's stream. Somehow we're just getting the same exact comments, and it's you know, we're reacting to the. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'll
Yeah.
just shut up now.
I would. Ah! I'm surprised Bio is around. I'm surprised after yesterday's debacle.
I don't think it was truly a debacle, because you know what? We've had more conversation about that damn one game session that we have of pretty much all of our D&D sessions ever.
That's true. I
Yeah.
can't argue that statement. But
I call it a win, not a debacle. Of course, I was the DM, so I of course I would call it a win.
and you know what? Regardless of all of the should poop ever be discussed conversation, I had a lot of fun.
Good.
Regardless
Good.
of
Yeah,
that.
no, I really did too. It obviously in no way, shape, or form was really what I had planned out, but I like it that way.
It is weird. Once you've done it once, you're like, what's the point? Oh look, GP's around.
But
why don't my robots do anything? Why are they're all charging? They're like the worst robots. Have I just not got enough batteries or something? Is that what it is?
do you have?
Oh, I haven't got any solar powered stuff. Oh, ball bags. Oi, you lot. Look, I'm over here. Look. Woo.
Oi, Nutter.
Ha ha ha. Have some of that.
Do I have to? Oh, JCB wants to know if you have any funny anecdotes this week, Scott.
Not really. Most of my stuff is complaining about stuff generally. All work related, nothing particularly exciting. However, we did have a debate in the SMG channel about the comedy revolving poop and if it can ever be funny. We had a difference of opinion, I think that's safe to say.
Yeah. Although, for the record, I don't think what I was going for was necessary. I mean, yes, the original... I don't know what I'm trying to say.
I will say that it went down in a very... a manner that I didn't expect to be the case when I said what I said. And Pixie's just here because she's doing her marking.
That makes sense.
Okay, I'm going to move forward.
All right. Where should I be heading? What's my...
Wherever you want. Clear out as much as you can, I think, is the key here.
Okay. All right. Let's go.
You can head towards the copper, maybe?
Yeah.
Because I think that's going to be big if we can get that in and...
That 6.8 mil?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where I was thinking.
I'm kind of coming up from the bottom, so... Although I've got problems. I've got problems with my lack of robots and stuff.
Well, that's not good.
These things. I did get some grenades, thanks, GP.
But then... Then he died.
That did happen as well.
Round two, he has grenades again. I'm running out of them, maybe, possibly. I have 34. Which isn't too bad.
Go, robots! Go! I mean, they're not doing anything. I'd be quicker to lay this stuff myself.
Do you have robots in your...
Yeah, but I haven't got any solar power, so they're kind of just not charged. I have to put them all away manually.
Oh, God.
It's not ideal. And from memory, solar panels take forever to... I'll be back. I'm coming to get some solar panel. And I need to deconstruct some of the stuff that I've put up. But no, nothing particularly exciting has happened this week, if I'm really honest. It's been quite dull so far.
That's fair.
Although Jesse did start his job today, so you should ask him any questions
I did.
you want.
I did indeed. It was my first full, well, more than an hour day. That first day was literally
Let's not
10
overdo
hours.
it now. Come on.
I know. I gotta pace myself. I really do. GP, they're asking for you. He is server side at very least.
Yeah, he's around, keeping an eye on stuff. Okay, what do I need for this? Advanced circuit, steel plates, 5 solar panels. Okay. What do these take? Copper.
JCB, I now work for GameStop. I sell video games.
Wow, how many have you sold so far?
None, because it was always, it's all
How many
computer training
have
so
you
far.
bought so far?
In my lifetime? That's a lot.
Since you've been working at the game shop?
1. So I've sold -1, technically.
I mean,
But hey,
that's more than I expected you to muster. Gonna be honest. Aww.
Things are looking on up. If I've impressed Scott, then I'm doing all right.
Wow, let's not say impressed.
Well, I did better than you thought. That's
it's a tough road to get there, Jesse.
They're gonna make like a. I don't know why I just pictured like the FIFA 18 Road to the Big Leagues or whatever it was called, the Journey.
Road to the Big Leagues. Yep. Okay.
What was it called?
The Journey. It was called the Journey.
Yeah.
The Road to the Big Leagues made me laugh.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm here for, right?
No, you're supposed to be building a rocket silo and getting us off this planet.
Oh shit! I thought that was your job. Thought my job was to bring the nuclear disasters.
Bio says that used to be her issue as well when she worked in a clothes shop.
Yeah, it's tough, Bio. Actually, I had that shit happen to me today. I'd say a good 75% of my job today was watching trailers for video games and then taking little quizzes on it. It's supposed to increase my knowledge of video games, which is funny because I know probably more than most people in there. But yeah, I saw one I had to get, so I got it.
Did you tell him you are a YouTuber?
I mentioned it offhand at one point.
And did he say so with the rest of us?
He handed me a number to get to the back of the line. No, I can see it. Keep playing, keep dying. That's what friends are for. I like it. Scott, I think he's talking to you.
He's not talking about the games though.
Oh.
That's just what his friends are for. They're all chronic masturbators. Okay. I am slowly taking down turrets by hand because my robots have no power. Look at them. Look at my army of robots. Oh, you'll have to wait 30 seconds, but this is ridiculous.
Oh, yeah, it takes them forever to charge on you.
No, they're slowly heading my way. Look at it now, look. Look at them.
Oh, God, those.
Yeah, those.
Lovely.
Okay, hopefully, if I do this and that. Charge, little robots, charge.
Fly free, minions. And for the record, Scott, I think calling me a YouTuber is kind of generous in and of itself.
So did I, but
yeah, all right.
I felt like saying it.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
Need something to fill the dead air.
Exactly.
Have you enjoyed the new COD, JCB?
JCB, what system? Oh, probably PlayStation.
Yeah, he's a
If I'm
PlayStation
not
man,
mistaken.
isn't he?
Yeah.
Let's be honest. We both know this is the fact.
Yeah. I picked it up for Xbox, just thinking that you might pick it up, Scott.
Well,
That
I
was
was
before
so
I found out that the
I was
co-op is
so tempted. I was so tempted. Because I love World at War. And this is as close to World at War as we're going to get. And you know what? As much as the multiplayer of COD, I don't really like the single player campaign stuff. Generally, I think is quite good. But it just it hasn't quite for 5 hours for 40 odd quid. It just doesn't really work for me. And I know full well, at least with Overwatch, I don't get particularly annoyed when I die every 2 minutes. With Call of Duty, after about 2 minutes of playing it, I'd be in a rage.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm that's me. But for some reason, like, I don't know. I guess I'm a glutton for punishment or something, because I kind of I enjoy that rage sometimes. But then there's that fine line where all right, it's fun for a little bit, and I get like amped up to do better next time, but then it just dies.
Yeah, I think it's the fact that in Overwatch, I think it's that the beauty of Overwatch is that you've got 10 minutes to run back to where the action is if you die.
Yep.
Which means you don't die instantly.
It's not like an over and over again.
Whereas,
I was playing a match last night, and literally I think I made it 4 steps away from the spawn.
Yeah.
Was the farthest I made it in the map.
Don't worry, robots, I'll do this bit. You just don't worry yourself, yeah?
You could get a solar panel and some batteries.
I got 2.
Oh.
Still doesn't seem to help.
Do you have batteries?
Yeah.
Like the... Oh. They just must not like you.
Look at the carnage over here. It's insane. Ow! Stop spitting at me.
Oh, see, JCB, I disagree. I actually really like the zombies mode. I thought it was quite intriguing, and it has David Tennant in it. Not that he says anything to my knowledge.
As in Doctor Who?
Yes, as in Doctor Who.
What does he do in it if he doesn't say anything?
No, he's one of the main characters. His likeness and everything is in it. I'm sure he says things. I just haven't played as the character, so I haven't heard his voice lines. But he's one of the main characters.
Yeah, the problem is now I started watching people play the campaign because I thought I won't get it. I'll just see what it's like. And now I've watched maybe the first 3 missions. I feel like I'm halfway through the game.
Makes sense.
You know, I saw the bit with the train, which looked quite good fun.
I haven't even played the single player.
It looked good, but it's just something about it that is just stopping me, I think. And
I hear, I'm kind of on the fence the same way with Wolfenstein, the new Wolfenstein.
Yeah.
Like, I want to play it, but at the same time, I kind of just am more intrigued by the world.
I tell you what, the writing and the comedy in Wolfenstein I like a lot.
Yeah, no, it looks very interesting, but it's almost like one of those ones that I would more watch than...
Yeah, and I brought the first one and played it for about 10 minutes. I was like, I'm just not feeling it. Yeah. But maybe that's changed, I don't know.
I mean, the new one does look... I like the premise and the thought behind it. The writing, I guess.
The comedy in it I really like, but... Okay, now what? We've got to keep heading this way. Do stuff, robots! Don't let me down now! I think they're letting me down.
Yeah, robots, do stuff.
I think they're letting me down. Stupid bloody robots. These robots are the worst. Why don't mine charge?
I don't know.
Pretty sure I had this problem before. Yeah, and
What is your RoboPort setup?
2 RoboPorts.
What else do you have?
5 batteries and 2 solar panels.
So that might be it. I have 5 solar panels.
But they take forever to make.
I'm not saying they don't. I'm not saying that it's, you know, what I don't know.
Jesse, this is not fun.
Well, do something else then.
I'm just doing this so I can get to the train station. I'm going to be honest with you.
Which train station? Like, make the new train
yeah.
station?
That's all I'm aiming for. Cat Hairs has been playing Dungeon Crawlers. Which ones, Cat Hairs? I have to say, they have grown on me a lot recently. Cave Blazers, is it? The one that the Yogs had some involvement in? I found a lot of fun. I don't really like those sorts of games generally. I had a lot of fun with that, I will say that.
I've always loved dungeon crawler type games. Anything...
You know what, Binding of Isaac, sorry to interrupt, Binding of Isaac is... I'd never really played much of, but all of a sudden, I like a lot. I mean, I wouldn't play it online, stream it or anything, because there are some people who are seriously good at that game and know everything about it.
Yeah.
You know, it's like a full-time career just playing Binding of Isaac.
I wouldn't mind playing with someone, like, say, multiplayer. I don't think you could do that.
No, I don't think it is. And
well, it is multiplayer. You can play multiplayer in it. I, without a doubt, played multiplayer in it, but I don't think you can play it online.
Yeah, I think it's couch co-op.
Yeah. In fact, on my channel, I have a couple of Binding of Isaac videos with Autumn.
Yeah, I've seen them actually. She was a little ghost thing.
Yes, that's how the
yeah, I saw them.
Works in it.
See, I do my stuff.
Full-time career.
It's only because Isaac was in it. Autumn. I don't know who Isaac is.
I mean, that's fair. That's why most people go to my channel.
Yeah.
Right, JCB?
I can't wait for her DMing of D&D.
Oh my god, that would be amazing. You come across a pretty purple horse. Actually, you know what? She DM'd for me one day. Because when we first kind of started getting into D&D, she was around, so she was like, "Daddy, play D&D with me." So like I would make little, you know, scenarios for her, and then she was like, "Let me do it." And of course, hers involved going to save a little kitten.
Well, that's understandable.
You know, yeah.
I mean, that to be fair, that beats killing giant spiders, rats, and kobolds or anything else. The goblins.
Someone pooping themselves.
That didn't happen.
Randomly.
That didn't happen. We are
not retconning that. No matter what we decide to go forward, that happened.
Okay, fine. That did happen.
See? Told you. JCB confirmed. He only comes for Autumn. I don't blame him. Really don't.
Damn you, robot. No, robot, not robot.
No robot, no cry. Throwing that out there.
Hooray! I think I've killed everything. Sort of. How's it going up there?
It's going okay.
And
I've gone to the east a little bit more, and now I'm headed directly down south.
I don't know if I've seen Wizardry. I'm sure I must have done. Is it Hollow Knight as well? Is that something similar, or is that like a platform thing? I've heard good things about that.
I've heard good things. I'm not sure on that one. I just saw gameplay of one that actually was pretty interesting. It's more Metroidvania style game.
Okay.
But it is The Mummy Declassified. The game based off of the shitty-ass Tom Cruise movie that came out recently.
Haven't seen it.
I haven't seen the movie.
Well, how do you know it's rubbish? Might be brilliant.
I mean, it sounds shitty as hell. That's all.
I'm not going to argue with
That's
that.
all I know. But no, the game though, what they did with it is they made it into an 8-bit side-scrolling, like Metroid style game that it just looks really great. You got to go around in different rooms, obviously, to get different power-ups.
This is not good. This is
Oh my
not
God.
good. Oh no!
What are you
Help!
doing?
Help!
What are you doing? Where are you coming from? Oh
Uh,
God. I
uh,
can't do anything for you down there,
oh
Scott.
man, phew.
You really can't. You're safe?
Sort of safe as I'm gonna be. I think I lost all my robots.
Oh God.
I got some new ones. Get out there and do stuff, robots.
Maybe they'll be quicker.
Yeah, they are when they first appear. Sorry for screaming, everybody. I got a bit scared. Um,
He's not sorry.
Cat hairs. If you like sort of the roguelike style games, Heat Signature is a lot of fun.
Yes.
I will say that.
I agree.
I had a lot of fun with that game. I need to play it a bit more, actually.
Yeah, same. That's what I was just gonna say. I definitely need to play it a hell of a lot more.
Uh-oh.
I don't like uh-ohs. Is it safe? Is it safe?
The robots are trying to get to where I put the stuff, but there's aliens coming, so I ran back, and they keep getting closer and then turning around and coming back again. How? This is the worst. I hate taking out their biters. Why did we start with a game with biters in? They're the bane of my life.
That is why we started a game with biters in it.
Yeah, it does feel a bit cheaty if you don't, but...
Yeah. I still say that I miss the days when you had to kill them for science purposes.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
I think that made a lot of sense.
It does, it adds something, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know what.
Well, it was also kind of a little FU to the people who wanted to play without biters, and it was like, how? Well, you can only get to this technology. But, yeah.
I'm just going to hide behind these guns.
That's probably your best bet.
That's when you know that you got Bio excited, when she slowly raises her head from the book she's marking. That often happens when a man is screaming at her. GP says he can get rid of the biters for a price. Thanks, GP.
I mean, that would be your price to pay, Scott. I'm not paying GP any price for it.
Yeah, who knows
I'd
what?
be scared
Who
to
knows
see
what?
it.
Yeah, who knows what that would mean? That is a concern. I'm not going to lie. GP's price is a scary thought for everyone involved. What other games? The ones on my go-to list at the moment in terms of ones that are just fun to pick up and play for a few minutes. You know, and not necessarily the big games. You know, we all know what they are, but
yeah,
I'd need to open Steam to find out what they are.
Yeah, same here. Well, here. Cuphead. I've been enjoying that. It's really, really hard, but
Yeah, it doesn't look like my kind of thing. I kind of knew that before it even appeared. I like the style, but I just knew that a difficult platformer was not going to be for me.
Flint Hook was surprisingly good.
What is Flint Hook?
It's a basically a side-scrolling kind of dungeon crawler, whatchamacallit, roguelike, but you have a grappling hook and you can like fly through the air using the grappling hook. So I liked it.
Sorry, cat hairs. I do apologise. I do.
I'm not sorry, Cat Hair.
I am a little bit.
I don't think you are, but okay.
No.
We'll take your word
Only
for
because he heard my sex noises.
it. Is that what those were?
What do you mean? You know.
I've obviously